Hello and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program with me, Balthelion. I've now had a little bit of research done and I kind of understand how the science works. So let's try and get a rocket going. I've got a basic rocket again. I'm just going to launch this. Now apparently until we can get some more advanced stuff going on, what we need to do... Better man, I don't have a parachute on this, so I'm kind of cheating here. But apparently with the command pod, we get extra options if we right click on that, and we can file a crew report. But apparently the crew are only capable of filing one report per mission, because they're stupid. But we transmit that back to base using that antenna we've attached. So we can record the crew's assessment of the situation. Assessment's usually dire, if I've launched. Apparently I'm only getting 0.6 scientific value this time, whereas before I got 1.5 when I tried this earlier. But I can transmit that, and we get starting transmission. A little bit of a chat log going on up here. And they can achieve stuff, then we can just go back to the Space Centre. Now I can maybe try doing a bit more of an adventurous rocket. For a start we need a parachute. There we go. I don't want to make this too hardcore though. Should we just stick with that? Now, hopefully once we get enough science we can unlock some more parts and actually make some rockets which are slightly more capable of doing stuff. But for now I'll turn on the SAS, even though it's probably only the capsule that's doing this. I'm not sure. Oh, he done it again! Damn it! Ugh. Why does the parachutes not realise they need to go in their own stage? Oh my goodness. Well, that's not going well, landing on the fuel tanks. God damn it, let's try that again. And Space Centre, leave anyway. Okay, so let's try that again then. Where's the rocket? Or is it not loaded? That one? Yeah, it's that one. Okay, so parachute needs to go in its own stage, or the engine's separate from it anyway. And there, launch this, and it's never going to get into space, but I believe you can get more scientific value for recording various bits of data in different places. So let's just turn the SAS on. See if we can give ourselves a little bit of an angle going somewhere. Like that. Ooh, just about. So I can get some SAS control out of the cockpit, that's good to know. We're just going to carry on burning in that direction. We're not going to get anywhere. As soon as we've run out of fuel, I'm going to try filing another crew report. We are going pretty quick now. I think we can actually see on that island there's the airstrip now. With the new textures. I have to go over there with a plane at some point once I've unlocked that bit of technology and stuff. Okay, so our fuel is going to run out. We're starting to get re-entry heat from exiting the atmosphere for some reason. There's the moon. Look at that. The moon looks pretty posh these days. Okay, so we're going to file a crew report. Scientific value 3.5. I'm going to record the assessment of the situation, which is, oh god, we're all going to die. They're going to send that back to mission control. Oh look, that extended. The antenna extended. Now it's going to go back again. Oh, wonderful. I never knew it could do that. That is pretty funky. So we've sent that back. That should in fact be enough to do some research now. So I'm going to have to try and land this guy. I'll be honest, Oh no, he's going to go over the land. We've managed to clear that bay. Quite by a margin, actually. So let's try and get this guy down in one piece. And see how we go from there. Whack it up to 4 times speed. Going to land on the top of a mountain by the looks of things. Hopefully the parachute won't snap this time. Yeah, we are literally going to land on that mountain. Okay, so deploy the chute. Which is now going to reorientate ourselves like that because of the drag. So far so good. That should hopefully deploy at some point. Now, if I just speed up a little bit. We are going in hard. Now when that chute opens up properly, is it going to snap my rocket in half? That is the $1,000,000 question. Or is it going to snap the parachute off of my command module? As long as the command module and the parachute are attached, I don't care about the rest of the rocket. Oh, we just about managed that. Okay. Now we are going down at a comfortable 12 meters per second. But that will probably result still in explosions, knowing my luck. Slowly decelerating. 11.8. I think Bill Kerman was doing a bit of a cheer there. Okay, we're coming up on the ground pretty quick. That's probably going to result in some explosions, I think. Oh dear. Oh. Oh no! No! He's alive! Hooray! Oh my goodness. He can still roll around in his pod. There we go. Right. Now, missions never end now these days. So he'll be stuck in his pod for all eternity until we actually recover the mission. So if I go back... Alright, I need to throttle down, otherwise it's not going to save. That stupid new requirement. So throttle off. The Space Center button now becomes white instead of yellow. So we can go back to the Space Center. If we go on the tracking station, we can now see there are a couple of rockets. So Untitled Spacecraft and Rocket 1. I think that was the mission we've just done. Yeah, the one on the mountain. Now we can select that and we can go on recover. We can recover that vessel. Experiment recovered. Recovery of a vessel that survived a flight, which is an achievement in itself. So we've got 1 data gathered. Data value of 5.0. So I get 5 science because I've successfully landed and recovered a craft. So I've got 10 science. Hooray! We're getting somewhere. Getting some progress. And the other one. Yes, want to recover that vessel as well. And again, only got a tiny bit for that one. I think this is the one that landed right outside the Space Center. But it's 0.8. It's nothing to be sniffed at. We've got 11 science. That's ended all our flights. So in theory, we can research some new tech now in the R&D building. So we've got basic rocketry. How hard can rocket science be anyway? Well, since I'm doing it, quite hard. Click this. Okay, so it's instant. We don't need to worry about any kind of research time. So what have we got? We've got something over here. General rocketry, more engines, fuel and more ambitious ideas. That sounds like it could be useful. Stability. Reaching for the stars starts with keeping our spacecraft pointed generally in the right direction. So that will give us the wings and aerodynamic caps. And survivability, the art and science of landing and walking away from it. So we get smaller engines, some landing struts, and a parachute. But we need more science. We only got 6 science. We need 15, 18 and 20 for these. But I'm guessing more rocket parts will probably be the order of the day. But we've still got no spaceplane parts really. We've got a couple of winglets, but can't really use that for a spaceplane. Need spaceplane wheels.